Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Gunnar. I'll be doing a gameplay commentary for you guys over some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 footage, and in regards to what I did last weekend, I actually had a lot of fun. I had a friend come over, we had a lot of fun playing some games. We actually played a variety this time instead of just playing Call of Duty or just playing Battlefield. Don't get me wrong, both fantastic titles on certain expenses, but in regards to anything else, we did play a little bit of SOCOM. He got it for the PlayStation 3, and that was awesome. We actually had a lot of fun, but granted, in that, circumstance, there is, however, a bad side of that. We did play a lot this weekend. I got a little bit of gameplay for SOCOM Confrontation, got more than enough Call of Duty to last me about a couple of weeks. Battlefield 3, haven't recorded in a long time for that, just because, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I played so much Battlefield that I almost feel like I'm Battlefield out, but at the same expense, I'm not. So, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm still waiting for pieces to come for PC to upgrade and get all this RPM stuff figured out, and long story short, that a lot of you guys can probably figure out that, I really want to do PC gameplay. That's where I'm heading, but only time will tell. Now, what happened is the PlayStation 3 no longer exists within my archives. I do unfortunately have to disclaim and tell you guys that it was not mine. The PlayStation 3 was not my console to uphold, and I cannot be angry that it was sold. My brother needed the money, and so I guess he decided to sell it to hopefully satisfy the $88 that he did achieve, which in my eyes was not worth selling, but granted, I don't know. It's hard to say, I guess, considering that the next-gen consoles are pretty much right around the corner. It might have been a nice idea to do that right now instead of wait 6 months when, maybe he would have got $5 for it. So, I don't know, GameStop is an interesting market, but in regards to, I guess, how this stuff functions out, I no longer have a PlayStation 3. I apologize to you guys, but I will be getting a PlayStation 4 on day one release, so as long as you guys keep me at it, as long as Sony does not completely fuck up the friends list or all that stuff on that side of it, you guys should have me at it. I'll just redeem my name as soon as that stuff comes active, and hopefully we'll be able to play a lot more games. I'll be buying a lot of games for PlayStation, considering that it seems to be almost a superior console with this gen coming up, unless some weird shit comes out of nowhere and it just terminates that existing file. So with that in mind, guys, I don't want to dwell too much on the console market. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to talk too much about baselines and all that fun stuff that a lot of you guys probably don't care about in the first place, but you never know. Now, in regards to really what I want to talk about is I want to tell you guys that, I apologize the last couple of days. It's kind of my fault, and it's on my obligation, and it is my quote-unquote job, in a sense, to upload videos to you guys to keep you guys entertained. Now, granted, I don't make a lot of monetary value. My videos do not reach this huge market, but it's still a job. Anything you get paid for is considered a job by definition, and in theory, I kind of let you guys down, and I can't be doing that because, I do promise you guys a May event, and it's kind of my obligation to continue to post. Granted, the weekend I do go absolutely insane. I upload more than enough videos to last almost a week by itself in 3 days, and I guess that's kind of what I do just in case I do have days where I'm a little down and, I do happen to miss a couple of days. Now, a lot of you guys might want to know why I missed Monday. Monday was definitely a day that was a little bit of a conservative day for myself. I kind of sat around, watched some movies, and didn't really feel like making a video. I didn't really have a logical thought process on my shoulder to really allow me to translate or really make a video for you guys that would be interesting. Granted, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in Call of Duty based and Battlefield, the gaming market, and we could go into all kind of stuff that a lot of you guys probably wouldn't care about in one way or another, but some of you might. But the main reason I didn't upload is because, unfortunately, I did have my official first troll come through, and he left his mark. I mean, props to him, I guess, for getting to me. Normally, dislikes don't exactly affect me, considering that I look at them in a different way, because I know a dislike is considered a like by YouTube, and it pushes your page or your video a lot farther along. It really puts yourself out there, and it really boosts your video by a couple thousand pages, considering, you have more ratings, which is a benefit. Granted, viewer retention is also extremely important with the new YouTube layout. It's actually revolutionized YouTube, and that's why it's one of your requirements for the May event. If you're unfamiliar, check the link in the description. You guys have a few days left. You really gotta push. I cannot strive this enough to you guys. You really have to push because you're really close on a lot of things, but at the same expense, slack in a couple of days is definitely going to terminate that existing file that you guys are really pushing for. So, band together, tell everybody to make sure they're doing the stuff, and in regards to anything else, I wish you guys the best of hope in that. But in regards to really what he did is he basically, if you guys are familiar with the Sniper Elite V2 series, a lot of you guys were really sad to see that go, and I'm actually really happy about that in a sense, because it shows that you guys actually cared instead of giving me this false implication that you guys cared. I really am impressed by a lot of you guys, and I appreciate what you guys have done for the series, because without you guys, I probably wouldn't have completed the entire thing. You dedicated fans out there, you're amazing, and I guess here's to another 500 videos. Now, with that in mind, guys, basically on that video, the last video I did in Sniper Elite V2, he made 9 accounts and disliked the fuck out of it. Now, you know, again, it doesn't really get to me in a way, but dislikes have never gotten to me, but seeing 9 dislikes on a video is a little depressing, I guess you could say, in one way or another, and if it does come down to him just constantly showing up, I will disable ratings for a long time. And I'm not really ashamed to do that, considering that viewer retention is the only way that grows your channel significantly. It doesn't really mean shit to me that, you know, I don't get a couple of likes per month. Doesn't really matter too much to me. But for the comments, I know somebody was a little worried about that. I will never disable comments because I can get rid of the comment if he shows his face, and I can continue to block the fuck out of him. But I guess that's where I stand, guys. I just wanted to keep you updated. That way you guys were not wondering why I sound so down or why I missed a day. Because I feel like, again, my obligation to obviously post videos for you guys, but in a sense, that's just kind of what got me down. I know it's kind of stupid, but, you know, there's more of it to come, I guess you could say. The more you grow in YouTube, the more dislikes you get, and that's just kind of, that's kind of what I need to accept. I need to understand that. I need to make sure that it's clear within my head before I really make the final push. I really push into a different career, and I definitely try to jump into different merged communities. That's something that can happen, and backlash is definitely something that occurs in YouTube. But anyway, guys, that's really it. Nothing too crazy going on. We do have a severe storm going on in my town right now, but whatever. I don't really care. Hopefully no tornado drops. I guess that's all I care. Even though I wouldn't mind if the tornado dropped on my work, if you guys know what I'm saying. I would like a couple more days off. But anyway, guys, this is NMO. It's my time to leave, and I'll see you in the next installment. This is NMO, and I'll be signing out. Peace.